Hello. Let's turn that down a little bit. There we go. If you're still in the chat, hello. Yeah, thanks. I'm going to kill my cat. Let me get Atlas fired back up again. Yeah, that is a thing. I warned you guys. I said that it might happen. And it did. No, it's not funny, Polly. It is far from funny. Oh my God. Yeah. I was honestly joking that way better than me crashing. What's funny is this camera has no control. It's literally like a $10 camera from Amazon. And I have no control to like dim it or do anything. And I came from like I had like a 20, what is it? The A5100, the Sony. And I loved it. It was a great camera. And then one day it just quit. Yeah, I'm not upgrading or updating the aisle now. I do. I play Averma. I don't play the old one or the original or whatever. Freebird convinced me to get it. And then I had another friend that had it and he was playing it. And then he just went and gifted it to me. So then I had to play it. And I haven't played it recently, but you only do Legacy. I honestly have never tried Legacy. Like, at all. I wonder if I'm going to have to wait to log back in. I'll bet you I will. So, that is a thing. I warned y'all. Oh, man. That's frustrating. And this is why I don't take the helm. Because you get random headaches and I have cat crashes. Here's what I don't understand, right? I have Atlas open, as you can hear. Right? Atlas is open. I am tabbed out of it and I'm still getting audio from it. Dude. I was cracking up earlier. I was dying with Nightly. Did you miss everything? No, you missed my cat stepping on my power button. And my stream shutting down and my PC turning off. So yeah, I just turned it back on and we're trying to get back in game. Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, it was the tabby cat as usual. He's the one that always shuts it down. The black and white one doesn't normally cause as many issues. And he's being smart. He's sitting on the ground. He won't come near me though. Oh, mistake. Never mind. I reached down to grab him and he runs off. Little snot. I don't know what to do. Like, I've looked online. I was trying to find... I'm a big car guy. Because... Yeah. Oh, he's totally being an asshole. They are brothers and they're beating the crap out of each other. Like, literally, they're opposed and they're biting each other and kicking each other with their back feet to the face. I'm amazed they don't get injured, but yeah, they really beat the tar out of each other. It's hilarious. Why does logging into Atlas take so long? Oh, I know. So I also have, like, my place, you can spit from one side to the other. It's a small little apartment, like, style house. We also have a Great Pyrenees who's living with my mom because she has a house and a yard. So I have a dog that, like, he comes up to here when he comes to say hi. So when I was living with her, we were getting situated and everything with COVID and everything. That was awesome because he would come up to my shoulder and just come say hi. He'd put his head on my shoulder. I could pet his head. He's I talking about him like he's passed. No, he's an amazing dog. I love hanging out at my mom's just to go hang out with the dog. I grew up with cats, and I told my wife, because she's the one that wanted them, I said, we can get cats, but I'm not touching the cat box. I'm done. I'm not touching it. So if you want to deal with the cat box and all that, go ahead, get cats, whatever. And it's been good because my autistic son, I don't even know where my stream cut out. So I'm a stay-at-home dad. I have a 8-year-old son who's on the autistic spectrum. I'm probably repeating myself, but I don't know where the cat actually turned things off. I mean, I kind of do, but yeah. So yeah, they've been good for him. He's learning a lot of how to be gentle because he's really rough. He grabs things sometimes more than he should. The first week we had our kittens, he grabbed one by the tail and picked it up. And he was so proud of himself because he was holding the cat, but he was holding the cat by the tail. So, you know, they've been really good for him to learn kind of that skill, but ironically, the cat didn't make a peep. It just looked at me like, save me, please. And they haven't really gone super close to him up until lately. They've started, like, he'll be asleep and they'll curl up with him and sleep with him. So, and occasionally, like, if I'm sitting on the couch and he's next to me, they'll come up to me and then kind of let him pet. But yeah, that's been my experience with the cats. Okay, Atlas, please. I'm looking at a black screen and it's not good. Hey, there's the game. There we go. So yeah, other than that, it's been nice that they've helped him learn and teach him that, you know, that that's a thing. But yeah, I personally would rather have dogs over cats. Did everyone go to sleep? Wrong button. Yeah, there's a couple of us online. I hate when like I crash or something happens and I come back online and everyone's signed off. Welcome back, Lisa. You missed my cat turning off the stream. Yeah, well, I mean, you just missed the stream going. So, in fairness, you didn't really miss a lot. You. I hate how every time you log out, log in, you have to move everything back. Yeah, that was 11 minutes ago. That's why I started streaming again. Oh crap. Don't follow me. Yeah, cats are great indoor creatures, and we have a small place, so it is better that we have cats and not the ginormous dog, but I prefer the ginormous dog. Like, you're having a stressed out day, there's nothing like your massive dog coming over and resting his head on your shoulder. Oh, Lisa's getting called out. Look what you've done, Lisa. God, this thing needs... We need better horses. Hopefully those two that just showed up are better. Lisa, if you are closing your eyes and falling asleep, you should just turn off the computer. I won't be offended if you leave my stream. You've already subscribed to my YouTube. I'm happy. Why are you sorry? Well, I guess everyone should be sorry that they're in LA. I can't say that too much. Honestly, LA is a really cool city to visit. So if you're visiting, cool. Like that's the best way to experience LA. Son of a bitch, this horse is encumbered. Almost encumbered. Yeah, hopefully you're not getting married in LA. Ugh. I can think of 1,000 places with better weather than LA. Okay, let me off the horse. Thank you. I will say that West Coast heat is significantly better than anything on the East Coast. Right? All these people are like, oh, East Coast is so much better. Yeah, until it gets hot. And then it is absolutely dreadful. I would never want to be anywhere on the East Coast when it's hot. Ugh. Now, Texas is kind of weird, right? Because like if you're down in southern Texas, it's hot and humid. But if you're in northern Texas, it's more dry, right? That's my understanding of Texas, at least. False. All right, well then, yeah, screw that. I don't want to live anywhere where it's triple digits for more than like 2 days a week. Or 2 days a year, I mean. It's an armpit in Houston. Yeah, no thanks. I did many summers in Maine. And the humidity in Maine was unbearable, so I don't want to think about anywhere in the south. I was driving a moving truck in, I want to say it was like July or August. It was about maybe early September, possibly. And I had a couple friends that I gamed with that lived in Oklahoma City. And so I was like, well, shit, I'm driving a moving truck across the country. I might as well go through there. And so I did. And I showed up at like, I don't know, 11:30 at night. And it was like 115 and like 90% humidity. And I was like, what the hell is this? And he's like, I know, it's so nice right now. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I can do California heat. But California heat's like, you know, 110, 120 when it's really freaking hot. But it's like 50% humidity. It's not too dry where your skin's cracking like Arizona, and it's not too wet where you're just like in a shower. But this was like, I was in a freaking hot tub. But he wanted to go out to dinner, and I was like, do they have air conditioning? Because I'm not going anywhere without air conditioning. And there's other people I know like, oh, Texas is so great. I'm like, nope. You're on the Gulf. It's hot as hell and it's humid as... Ugh, no. All right, this box is empty. I think... Is this box empty? Or do I have to empty this one too? Or is this one not supposed to be empty? Oh my god. I think... I hope that one... It's probably gonna needs to be emptied at some point. Yeah, in Maine, my dad has property, and he's got 53 acres. And then the neighbor is like a 1,000-year-old frickin' trust, and it's like 200 acres. So, through high school, when I was living in Maine, we had like basically 250 acres to run ATVs on, which was fantastic. And then wintertime, obviously, snowmobiles and shit like that. So, I mean, I loved Maine pretty much year round because I could go do stuff, but... All right. Well, I don't know if I need... Well, hello.
Do you know where I can get worms? I need worms.
Grab a shovel and start digging.
You can't dig anywhere on this fucking island. I've
Really?
been all over it. Yes, I have literally been all over the island trying to find somewhere to dig. It's like a rock. I'm afraid Anthony Hopkins is gonna die.
Well, we do have an animal crate. Worst case.
Oh, if we put him in there, he's okay?
Yes. Did I call it? I called it. Oh, he looks... Yes, I think he needs food. He looks quite sickly.
Wait, no he doesn't. He just looks normal.
But he's all red. He used to be white.
Oh, that is the possession taking over. Remember
Are you
the
feeding
eyes?
him mythos?
No, no, he's a new frog. I did feed him human flesh.
Did he eat it, or
But
did...
it turns out, yeah, he ate it, but turns out he would, with worms instead, I think, maybe. Hopefully. It's the only other thing I can think of. Okay, so where's this animal crate?
All the way up to the top of the hill?
Alright.
Yeah, I know. We haven't even established a farm over here yet, so... That's why I said get a shovel and start digging. I don't know if I should be moving that whole box, that other box. But like, it's... Metal, fiber. There's no wood in here, so this is... Is that... I want to steal this flipping coin. I should, but I'm not going to. All right, I won't look too deeply in that. So there's those fibers plus those fibers. Plus those fibers. Like maybe I just move... Why are these... Okay, I'm confused now. Pulling them out of one stack and I'm putting them in another one? Nope. There you go. Unless I derped it. It's DarksideRP.net. Nope, that's the right link. Not a problem. Yeah, as long as that Grape Shot doesn't put out another yeah, sign up there and then join the Discord. But as long as Grape Shot doesn't put out another like update that breaks the Darkside server stuff, we should continually get seasons afterwards as well. It's just the fact that we won't get any like new seasons once they break the game or once they break the mods. I don't think it's safe, but I have a like a water bottle on top of my power button, so at least before the cat turns the computer off again, he's gonna knock the water bottle off. So I'll get a little bit of a warning. Only had 8,570 hours in Ark. I thought I played Ark a lot. Is your name Syntac by chance? I think that's about how many hours he has. I mean, if you were Syntac in my chat, I would be fanboying so hard right now. I'm not gonna lie. I love watching Syntax videos. let's do this for at least a couple. Shit, I just picked it all up. All right, well, fine, fuck it. That's just temp storage? All right, well, I finished that one over there. And so now I'm working on this one. I don't think we need fiber anytime soon. I don't know if you noticed that there's like almost 1 million fiber in there. There's more. Yeah, I know. There's fiber is something we don't need. Thatch and flint, on the other hand. I know we're pretty good on thatch, but I know flint is like the bane of our... Dude, Jesus Christ. There's another 500,000. Yeah, we're good on fiber. You get what you need.
I switched out my ships. I brought the black sail one over here and shack built. This kind of fills out the skyline we got going here. That one on the far right side at the very back.
It is a pretty neat little, like, hut, fort, or whatever you want to call it.
Quite the hideout.
Yeah, except for people could come from, like, up there, or up there. If they really did a lot of climbing, they could come from up there.
Yeah. One thing I've always realized is there's always a weakness to no matter where you hide.
No, people will always find you.
I mean, shit, my little fucking hideout over there I made was the idea of hiding, like keeping out tigers, and one of them came right up under the docks the other day and ran all the way to the second floor and almost mauled me to death. So even then, even with all those defenses, it still didn't even keep out the tigers, so...
I think if we had a few puckles around that were just set to keep the wild beasts at bay, we shouldn't have any issues here.
Yeah. Yeah. And I got plenty of puckle shot that I've gathered throughout the week.
Any luck, Ivy? Getting your worms?
No, and I put him in the thing, and I'll figure it out tomorrow.
Are you going to bed?
Yeah, if I can find a shack that's free.
Oh, if you need another one, I can build you one.
Can you do that actually anyway? Because I need
Yeah.
one to make a double-decker.
You make a double-decker?
Yeah, I need to have my walk-in closet.
Why does that not surprise me?
Wait, can you happen to make mannequins too?
I think so. I'd have to look through it.
He
again.
could probably make her your
Oh,
doctor's
man.
hut even, unless Thompson already did.
He did. I just have to wait for Raquel to place it. Thank you. Yeah, if you can make mannequins and could make me like 10 girl mannequins, that would be amazing.
She's a girl. It doesn't even surprise me. Like,
Oh, I can't wait to have outfits.
Honestly, I feel like Knightley's, no bar shot campaign has actually kind of worked this season. I haven't seen any like, you know, pure bar shot brigs, at least no one really dealing with us. So if maybe they're being a-hole bar shot brigs elsewhere, but they're not fighting us with bar shot, so I'm totally okay with it. What you do is you strike a trade deal for something that you need. Ad break in 30 seconds. Sorry. God, I can only move 150,000 at a time. No ads for you? You're using an ad blocker? You're stealing me of my 1/10 of a penny. Probably not even that. Oh, you're in Lithuania? I will say it is crazy. Growing up in the time period that I grew up, when, like, you wouldn't even think about talking to someone in another state. And now, sitting here at my computer, which I didn't have to listen to dial-up just to get online, streaming to people around the world. I don't know who else is in my age group. I'm sure I just dated myself completely, so those that are in my age group know exactly what I, where I grew up with, Welcome, you've got mail. Like,
How many was it you wanted again?
10.
10? Okay.
we wouldn't, you would get in
And
trouble
I was
if you
able to make my,
hung out with
agenda
someone on another block because,
fit
they,
perfectly.
or calling someone long distance, another state. Oh my God, I remember getting in trouble because I went on a summer vacation once and I was a kid, right? And I met a girl there and she was from Oregon and I'm California. And so I had to ask my mom permission to call her. And then I had to call at a certain time because that's when the rates were cheaper. Like, don't remind me. And then I remember getting my first cell phone in high school. I think I was sophomore, maybe a junior. I got a cell phone late. Sorry. I didn't have rich parents. Well, I did, but my dad told me he didn't want to spoil me. But I remember getting my first cell phone and I wasn't allowed to like call anybody unless it was, an emergency. I could call home. But I couldn't call anybody until after, I think it was like 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. And then, like, a couple years later, it changed to 8 p.m. and then 9 p.m. And so I'd get in trouble talking to friends or girls or whatever. Because because it was either too early or it was, you know, too late because I was talking at like 10:30 at night and I had school the next day. I really should go and empty my inventory right now in my bucket. I mean, yeah, it's... You know, but now I have my 8-year-old and he's got freaking 2 tablets. He's got one of those like Amazon ones for kids, and then he's stolen my Android tablet. I have an older Android, you know, 10.1-inch screen. And I used to use the hotspot on my phone to watch the internet. Hello, Green Lollipop. How are you? First time chat. You are not a first time chatter. How is your season going with Old Bear? I don't think we've crossed paths yet this season. Yeah, Twitch is stupid. It's probably because I haven't been on Twitch in God knows how long, and so there's so many people that are coming back to my stream. But it's been so long that Twitch is like, oh, first time chatter. Stupid ass. But small groups this season are absolutely atrocious. I feel sorry for those in the smaller groups, but hopefully it hasn't been too much of a nightmare
Earthworms.
that you're getting on with it.
Wow.
No, don't do that. Wow, that's insane. So I have a friend that he got a job. He worked for a investment firm, and he was living here in the States, and he got a job when the whole Brexit thing happened in Ireland. So he's been living in Ireland for the past 8 years now. And we've been using all sorts of various different methods to contact each other, because he has a long distance plan, but I don't. Or like an international plan. What's funny is I know Elon was talking about making X a VoIP service, or formerly Twitter. Now, Lollipop, are you guys doing the pirate thing like you were talking about, or did you end up just going Civ, or how's your season going? Without giving all the meta. So far, Civ. How many people ended up coming back? Because I know Will ended up with the Jaegers. I'm here with Blackmire. And I know it was like you, Old Bear, and a couple others. I feel like Atlas doesn't want small companies, but if they don't want small companies, they're not going to get... Because the small companies are like your bread and butter trade companies. But if they can't do anything, then your bread and butter trade companies are gone. And then you're like relying on... It doesn't make sense. And I don't want to trash DSRP because, you know, it's the only one we have. So it's like you can't, it's hard to complain about the only really good RP place to be. What's the saying? Don't shit, you know, don't shit where you eat or whatever they do. But I agree. I mean, I've heard people rave about 4.0, 5.0. I did 1.0, 2.0, and that was like playing Atlas official with some light tweaks, right? There wasn't a whole lot. There was rules for roleplay, but there wasn't a whole lot per se done in 1.0, 2.0 that were massive like today. Yeah, but the whole thing isn't about getting gold. Like, sure, you're getting gold, but what are you going to do, right? Like, once you get said gold, that's like the only benefit that a small company has. Right? Harvesting for resources. As I'm unloading all this, I feel almost guilty. But, you know, it takes a lot of time. And if you have one person that does it, as probably most of ours is, I can almost bet most of our resource collection was done by one or two people.
Worms didn't work. I fear his death is impending.
Have you tried maybe the insect meat or something?
Yep, I've tried every single thing we have.
Did they sell like crickets somewhere or something like that?
I don't think
Anyone know what
so.
frogs eat? She bought one and it's not eating, just like 5.5.
Yeah, I don't know.
I honestly, had I known you were thinking about it, I would have told you that frogs are kind of cursed from prior experience. But once you
That was an impulse buy.
once you put it in front of my face, there's no returning it. Obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, there's no one else around.
Yeah, I think I was asleep. Like what? Hmm. Oh, yeah, that could work. Yeah, I'll figure. I like the idea. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll figure something out. I like the idea. Yeah, I've literally tried everything. That actually kind of hurt him a little.
Okay, so don't do spoiled meat.
Yeah, no spoiled meat. Oh no. Hopefully he's okay in the box. I don't really know how those crates work, but...
It's they're kind of frozen in time when they're in there, so nothing happens to them when they're in there, honestly.
All right, perfect. I can take him out for like 1 minute every day.
There you go.
Yep.
How about I don't want you to hurt him anymore, but how about like mushrooms, or I don't know what else to do that, or what else that he might help, or yes.
Yeah, I don't think I want to try the mushrooms. They're like poison mushrooms.
I mean,
I did try cocaine. He seemed to like it, but it didn't make him,
didn't
any
fill
less
up his
hungry.
hunger any, huh?
Yeah, in fact, maybe he got hungrier. I don't know.
Well, I
Started
mean,
hopping around like crazy.
every time I snort a little bit of that white powder you give me, it gives me quite the rush.
You're welcome. I'll keep it coming as long as you keep me
I have no
mint,
complaints.
sulfur, ironwood, and flake salt. Takes a lot to make it, but it's worth it.
Flake salt. Is that our old island? Do we have flake salt there?
No, we had sea salt, I think, or rock salt. But I think there's like a desert island that has tons of flake salt. I don't remember which one.
Well, I will. You said ironwood, flake salt, and mint.
Yeah, and sulfur.
And sulfur. Well, we have sulfur here. I saw it.
Oh, perfect.
It's like kind of the route that we took when we were running to go meet the new guy on the crew. There's not a lot of it, but there's some.
Yeah, it's a shame Swift up and died. She was really good at gathering.
She certainly was, but you know, she's in a better place now with the gods. Whichever ones you believe in.
Okay, I need to go put something up and then I'm going to bed.
Alright, I'm just gonna finish, I think, gathering the shit out of the resource boxes and moving it up. I think I have 2 more runs to go.
Where those doors are?
What doors?
I was told we have doors.
Believe there's one in here. I believe there was one in here. They've been vacuumed up by somebody. Is he still awake?
That's right, I can make thatch. Yeah, I don't know where he went though.
He was talking about moving stuff from his place back over here, so.
Oh, yeah, I bet he did that. I saw like a glider. That's probably what he's doing.
Oh, okay. Well.
That's fine. I got a thatch door for now.
Alright. Have a good night.
Alright. Thank you, you too.
This is awkward. I just said goodnight to you and you're back here.
Oh, yeah. Well, I had to grab something.
Oh, 2 more runs, because I can take 150k at a time. Holy moly, what? God damn it. I wish we lived somewhere other than the equator where it's 136 degrees. You guys think it's hot where you live. We live in the Atlas butthole of freaking Satan. And I just put, God damn it. Let's move. There we go. I feel like a lot of people put in way too many hours during Darkside seasons. Like, this is just insane sometimes how many hours people put in when it's Darkside. I wish I could put this in... Oh. What? I thought we weren't allowed to put things in the horses. This horse is going to be, like, encumbered on frigging fiber. I don't know where this horse is going to poop out all this stuff here. Of course, it's going to throw it out the top. $1.2 million fiber, plus all this other shit. We're really low on wood, though. Holy moly, our fiber. I feel like this was one person who got all this, too. She was, She was awesome at collecting resources. That's for damn sure. Yeah, I'm not envious of the EU players for this server. Is that... That's a raven or crow or whatever. We have an awesome looking base. I will say that 100%. Let's see if we can get up here. There we go. That's not the button I wanted to hit. Oh, we do have a farm going. Cool. Didn't realize it was going already. It's coming together. Quickly, slowly. Yes, we do have a garden. I didn't even know it was there, honestly. Someone's like, oh yeah, you just crop plots. Well, or, you know, fertilizer bin, but... I would never want to RP at 5 a.m. The only thing I would RP at 5 a.m. is drinking coffee and trying to wake up. The hell? Okay, why did the music play? Was it just a new day? Yeah. I don't know, 3 a.m. is easier to stay up, but... One thing I will say, does anyone remember Darkside back when... Oh, you know what? I'm going to raid Toast. Oh, you know what? No, I'm going to raid Cubed, because I raided him the other night. And he was really cool. All right, guys. So my wife just got home from work. She works the late shift, night shift for a brewery. So she's actually off early. So I'm going to spend some time with her before we go to bed. But thank you for all the follows tonight. Belisarius, Not Your Girlfriend, Bali, Disabling Babe, No Mercy, Ramp, and Rib. Thank you guys for all the follows. Thank you for keeping me company and hanging out and chatting. I love you guys. I do appreciate it so much having y'all here. It's I will say when you're a small streamer and you're sitting there with 1 or 2 people, it's great because you have your regulars and your friends. But it is fun to have an actual audience, and it means a lot when people show up or when I get blessed by a wonderful raid by Nightly. So, yeah, thank you guys for hanging out, coming in, and I'm gonna go raid Cubed. I raided him the other night, so we're gonna keep Nightly's raid going, and we will get, if I could figure out how to do this again. What is it? Slash raid? See, this is why I don't use this. Is it / raid? Yeah. So we're gonna raid this guy. So jump in the raid. Thank you guys for sticking around even through the crash mid computer cat fiasco. Yeah. Have a good night. Stay positive. Keep moving forward. And I'll see you in the next stream.
Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. Bring him on in.
Look at how you're dressed.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
It's a world of difference in class.
Hi, GM Foxy. Thank you for the follow.
Look at my clothes. Just stylish people.
What's good, brother? I'm doing fant. Oh God, follows going crazy.
Did you guys
Yeah, I
have
have.
any clothes by any
Hello,
chance?
hello, green
I have a
lollipop.
top hat from Dapper Dan, but I feel like if I give that away, he'll be offended. So I gotta hold
Bye,
on
Coastal
to it.
Raid. Welcome in. I am cute.
Aw, I know
I'm a
Larry
nerd.
Taylor.
And I'm goofy and doing voice